Hello everyone, I'm Kirti. Now I am going to tell you about the project report on vehicle number plate detection using machine learning. Here, chapter 1 is about introduction. Detection of vehicle number plates is a mature technology that is widely applied in many different uses for the discovering location and identification of vehicles. The capability of this computer vision technology to convert the optical data from the photos into recognizable digital information in real time circumstances allow it to collect photographic surveillance. In fact, this technology offers a simple, affordable, superior, quicker, touchless, and frictionless parking and vehicle identification service. The digital picture has been altered into data and reused by the system. We claimed a system that's primarily grounded on edge discovery, OCR operation, and cube chancing in a vehicle image. Moment, retaining a vehicle is further than emblem of honor symbol, its need. Still, when it comes to motor cars, any catastrophe is possible. As accordingly, there is always a unforeseen imperative to take applicable measures to ameliorate a vehicle safety, security, and oversight. To avoid any unfortunate events, it would be useful in circumstances similar as carrying vehicle details incontinently via image processing, allowing a government agency to track the position of its motor cars, notify the stoner automatically if a vehicle has any business offenses. One illustration is when using a GPS. GPS is about global positioning system. Using a GPS vehicle shadowing system is measured. A shadowing system of this type includes a mechanical contrivance stationed in vehicles. Number plate detecting may be employed to save prints proved by observers in additionally textbook from license plates, with some models also storing a shot of the motorist. In framed, lighting is regularly employed in systems for the camera to capture filmland point of the day. At least one variant of a crossroad monitoring cameras includes a strong flash which serves to also illuminate and illuminating the image. As a result, image edition styles are needed to remove these undesirable camera shaking. The Python programming language is the primary programming language here, and existing system is next point in this introduction chapter. In this existing system, online VNPD framework and offline VNPD framework are there. VNPD is nothing but vehicle number plate detection. In online, tag limiting and elaboration occur immediately from incoming visual indicates. In offline, a logged off system curiously captures the shoal shaped dumper number plate images and stores them in a focused information server from subsequent processing. Now, going to challenges in the existing system. The properties of the automobile license plates are completely preserved in the developed countries. For example, the size of the plate, the color of the plate, the textile, face, size, shade of the personality, the spacing between subsequent character, the quantity of lines in vehicle number plates, script, and so forth carefully maintained. A sample of image of standard tags used advanced economies. The continuing registration procedure for parking spaces is used at most academic institutions and parking lots too. Individuals, employees, or learners getting into an institution requires security guard to verify membership information by looking for a membership sticker on the vehicle's windscreen or checking the driver's identification card. If an outsider or unidentified car flows in the must sign up requiring a while. Many facilities might dim in risky for the reason because once a vehicle goes in, it is challenging to track resulting from the vehicle's members. With many automobiles being taken away, notably thereafter left in parking lots after a few several hours. It's tough to maintain track every one of the vehicles entering or exiting during high traffic times. The most crucial technology requisition for the automobile detection of vehicle license plates. The computational accuracy of license plate detection, the graphic capturing quality, it can be utilized on a wider spectrum of image quality, various Indian license plates forms. Now going to proposed system. Automatic number plate detection employs an effective OCR engines such as Petersect along with large and extensive OpenCV libraries for processing photographs. As we have seen thus far, it addresses the majority of the issues we had raised. We can conclude that we can use our system in any circumstances, including rainfall and dusk. When an innovative system is offered to a prospective consumer, their top priority is usually the addition of fresh characteristics to their already existing one. Holding this in your thoughts, it may guarantee with certainty that our system can be incorporated into the existing structure of that vast majority of those we serve. Advantages of the proposed system. To successfully and efficiently pre-process the raw image using RGB, to improve system reliability, to appropriately determine the number plate in accordance with Indian number plate regulations, to effectively retrieve information gathered on government's vehicle metadata database to showcase the security flaws. Market value of the VNPD system. As you all know, VNPD is vehicle number plate detection. This is based on unfamiliar market research reveal on this mobile and portable markets components, applications and geographical world projection to 23rd century. The technique for detecting number plates on vehicles, the market was worth USD 1.78 billion in 2016 and it anticipated to reach USD 3.57 billion by 2023. Some significant business that provides ANPR system in Europe. In Europe, Bosch security system is also giving the business that provide ANPR system, and also Eurocar Parks Limited in the UK, the Quares Technologies also it provides the ANPR system. Second chapter is about literature survey. First, we know that what is literature survey. Literature survey is nothing but the process of conducting a detailed analysis of the published and from other alternative sources of information is known as a literature survey. This review is done in the areas that the person or researcher is specially interested in. The outcomes of the approach are also reported. The complete method helps the researcher address the significant and permanent component of the studies that not had been addressed before the research was conducted consequently. Here we see the research papers. First research paper is about real-time vehicle number plate detection. There are a lot more cars on the road today than ever before. For a number of purposes such as automatic vehicle entry control, unattended car parking lots, stolen vehicle detection, traffic law enforcement, restricted zone security monitoring, and data collecting vehicles must be identified. This was summarized by the first paper. And then second paper is about SVM. SVM is a support vector machine. On this based automatic license plate is recognized. ANPR is a type of wide spectrum surveillance that photographs moving targets and deciphers their license plates. Using SVM, a system is suggested in this study that successfully locates and reads Indian license plates from digital photos. Pre-processing and number plate localization are performed in this suggestion model using respectively feature-based and auto-first approaches. Here I mentioned some approaches, limitations, conclusion about review on support vector machine. And next is about recognition of vehicle number plates paper. This paper explains about the images of several automobiles were manually captured and turned into grayscale versions. To limit the number of linked components, a segmented grayscale image that was created by unidentifying edges using the Sobel filter to image smoothing was employed. Here also I mentioned approaches, limitations and conclusions. This is also known as pros and cons of recognition of vehicle number plates. Next research paper is on CCTV image extraction. With this method, we will be parsing input photos or CCTV footage. From the photograph, the vehicle number plate can be retrieved. Used as input, the CCTV video must be unobstructed. OCR. OCR is nothing but optical character recognition. It is utilized to segment and recognize the characters in these input photographs after they were snapped transformed to grayscale. For this program to function, several prerequisites must be to met. This is referred by the CCTV image extraction. Here also I mentioned approaches, limitations and conclusions. Next paper is recognition of vehicle license plate is important in money country. In this study, a quick and remarkably easy procedure is employed to identify the license plate. The proposed solution uses the OpenCV library and Python programming languages to process images using the PATRS Act. The supplied photo is taken, made grayscale. Next came the resulting image is bilaterally filtered to remove undesirable characters. This is referred by the fifth research paper. And sixth one is due to the growing how many automobiles are on the road and the difficulty in keeping track of each one. Traffic regulations frequently and more frequently. Keeping track of and controlling all the cars manually is incredibly challenging. Human constraints have made intelligent and smart monitoring a hot topic of conversation. Number plate recognition is essential for understanding of every vehicle. However, automatic number plate recognition system when there are barriers that the numerous vehicles in a single image and different lighting conditions. Additional challenges are displayed in the Indian setting by the different shapes and sizes of the on license plate. This is referred by the sixth paper. Here, subpart is about study of feasibility. Study of feasibility is potential of the project is assessed and business proposition is made along a fairly simple project design and some expenses projections. Examine the likelihood of a given device is required for system analysis. The three feasibility analysis require certain elements. First one is budgetary suitability, technology feasibility, society suitability. Budgetary suitability is the focus of this analysis is to determine the system's possible impact on company's finances. Technology feasibility. Technology feasibility is the ultimate goal of report is to access the network's technical requirement or viability. Creating a case must not considerably strain the infrastructure capabilities. Society suitability. The goal of the study is to establish the level of customer system acceptability. It includes the instructions needed that the user operates the device properly. Customers should not feel pretending in any manner when using the program. Next chapter is about system requirement specification. This is the third chapter. System requirement specification is also called as SRS. The SRS serves as a guide for finishing a project. facilitate communications between the client, analyst, system developers, and maintainers in the aim of creating the SRS document. To prepare the way for the design stage, facilities for testing systems, managing the systems development. Functional requirements. Functional requirements are convenience, mobility, transparency, user interface, flexibility, support for disabled, individuality, accuracy. Convenience is the system will make it easy for the vehicles to access and relieve congestion at entry and exit points. Mobility. The gadget identifying the license plate should be mobile to capture the license plate on the go. Transparency. User should have access to general grasp of the ALPR processes. ALPR is nothing but automatic license plate recognition. User interface. The system shall have an easy to use user interface. Accuracy. The system shall accurately convert the image to letters. Next point is about non-functional requirements. Non-functional requirements can be thought of as parameters for functionality because they specify the speed, accuracy, dependability, security, etc. The functions must operate at the following list include some of the number plate non-functional requirements. To eliminate any printed documents and promote environmental responsibility, the system might generate a receipt. The system should provide user-friendly graphical interfaces to ensure simplicity of use when end users employ system functionality. Here, software requirements and hardware requirements are there. Operating system is Windows 10, coding language is Python, web technology, CSS and HTML. Hardware is about minimum system requirement, processor Intel Core i3, memory 4 GB RAM, disk space 1 TB, display 1366 into 768. This is recommended. Fourth chapter is about system design. The architecture of a knowledge extractor and a method for identifying license plates is thoroughly described in this section. The suggested system recognizes the vehicle's registry plate and extracts it in characters. The source picture is pre-processed and the characters in the image are segmented in this module of vehicle identification of license plates. These segmented characters are detected and clipped. The string of detected character is then given back. First, UML schematics. UML is Unified Modeling Language. Use case illustration. Here, actor, use case, precondition, postcondition. Actor is user, use case is capture image, verify vehicle, diagnose number. Precondition is the vehicle will halt at the toll booth and photo will be taken. Postcondition, immediately notify police if a vehicle cannot be verified. Here first we can see the use case diagram. Use case diagram is about user, input image, pre-processing, number plate extractor segmentation, template matching and done. Here pre-processing done with median filtering, erosion, dilation. It includes these three. Number plate extraction includes edge detection, histogram analysis. Character segmentation includes detecting contours. Template matching includes display number. A use case diagram is a type of behavioral diagram in the UML that is derived from and defined by some usage analysis. Its objective is to offer a graphical description of how a system operates from the perspective of the actors, their objectives, as well as any links between such scenarios. Next is sequence diagram. In this sequence diagram, you can see here user, software, image, contours, pre-processed image, number plate. And here also image, contours, pre-processed image, number plate. Here user puts the input image that going to pre-process. Next that stage will be going to number plate extraction. Then character segmentation is held. Then that number plate recognition is done. And software is deletion, erosion, median filtering uses, and images and contours uses, analysis, adaptive thresholding, image subtraction, template matching. These all are find with template matching, store result, show result with image. Like this is done with as sequence diagram. Sequence diagram is UML diagram is relationship chart that display how various types of processes interact with one another. A message flow diagram was built. Sequence diagram are similarly referred to as timing charts, situation instances, as well as event diagrams. Next, activity diagram. Here, in this activity diagram, we can see input image, pre-processing, number plate extraction, then that going to character segmentation, that going to template matching, then display the number plate detection in an image format. The storage of vehicle information in relation to its number plate characters is the primarily recognizing number plates purpose technology. Thus, there is a chance to track the vehicles using the information. The number plate is photographed by the camera. The program recognizes and extracts the characters from the vehicle's license plate. Its legitimacy may be verified. Next, chapter 5 is about implementation. Here, algorithms are there. Here, I am using YOLO algorithm to recognize the number plates. Vehicle license plate output in characters is view the original image or take a picture, reduce the image's size, make it gray, RGB to grayscale. Locate the contours that come from the edges that were found, then arrange them by top 30. Calculate each contour's perimeter and choose the ones that have 4 corners. Mask the rest of the image, then reveal the finished product. Use OCR to read the text. Format the wording according to the format used for Indian license plates. And then stop. These are the steps. The system for recognizing plate numbers begins working when the image file is uploaded within the system and produces the desired result. The created system first recognizes the car before taking a photo of it. Image segmentation utilizes the localize the area of the vehicle's license plate on the image. Extraction of figures from the plate uses character recognition technology. The data that results is then kept in database. Python applied the implement and simulate the system, and a picture utilized to test its performance. Here some snippet of code. What are the libraries I am using, how I am writing the code. Just an example, not an entire code. Next chapter is about results. Results is about vehicle number plate detection is cutting edge method of registration plate identification. Takes a picture of the car, looks for a license plate, plus then uses an optical character recognition device to retrieve the pertinent alphanumeric information. This enhanced traffic safety decreases crime, helping combating extremism, increasing the police presence, increasing the percentage of stop and frisk which led to an arrest, gives authorities better information to work with. The output of vehicle number plate detection is, first I am going to put an actual image, next that going to load into grayscale image, next number plate detection is held, number plate extraction is held. Number plate extraction is using segmentation method. Eroded image is held. Eroded image is pixels on object borders are removed through erosion. In other words, the focus object became smaller. Widen focus holes. Similar to image processing kernels, the effect of erosion increases as the size of the structure element increases. That eroded images look like this. Closed image. Closed image is the subject seems smaller on the camera sensor than it does in real life. That looks like this. Then detecting contours, then displaying the images. Contours detecting is snappily detect effect in picture by detecting their edges. It constantly serves as the starting point for a variety of fascinating operations, including picture focus birth, introductory image segmentation, discovery, and recognition. That look like this. These are individual images, and finally, that displaying the result like this. Final step is about template matching. That is look like this. Next chapter is conclusion and future work. Instead, work makes it possible to take pictures everywhere, no matter the angle or the weather. Additionally, it recognizes and locates the registration plate found on image by categorizing the characters in the plate, opening the door for the conversion of the pic into the text format. We can infer that detection of number plates will work better because the camera being used to scan the plate will be great quality. The performance will suffer and the character could be misclassified if a low quality camera is used. The project's foundation is